Have you ever met someone who exudes a quiet confidence? Someone who doesn't seek attention, yet their presence alone commands respect. They don't try to impress, yet people feel drawn to them. This is silent attractiveness, a kind of magnetism that isn't loud, but deeply felt. In a world where many chase validation through noise, true presence is found in stillness. It's not about grand gestures or striving to be noticed. It's about how you carry yourself, the way you treat others, and the strength you cultivate within. The Stoics believed that real power comes from self-mastery, not external approval. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This episode will uncover 10 timeless habits that make you effortlessly attractive, not by demanding attention, but by earning respect. We'll explore independence, quiet elegance, emotional depth, and the kind of reliability that speaks louder than words. By the end, you'll see that true attractiveness isn't something you chase, it's something you become. So stay with me, because the most powerful presence is the one that doesn't need to announce itself. Habit 1. Embrace your authentic independence. There is a quiet, undeniable power in those who do not seek validation, who stand firm in their own worth. Authentic independence isn't about isolation or proving you need no one. It's about living on your own terms, guided by your values, and finding fulfillment within. This kind of independence is magnetic because it sends an unspoken message. I respect myself, and I don't need external approval to feel whole. In a world obsessed with comparison, those who are truly independent stand out, not because they try to, but because their quiet confidence is refreshing and rare. When you're focused on your own path, you're not trying to keep up with anyone. Your actions, your calm presence, and your unshakable demeanor speak louder than words ever could. But independence isn't easy. It means trusting yourself when no one is cheering you on. It means standing by your choices, even when they are unpopular. It's about learning to enjoy your own company, not out of avoidance, but because you find peace within yourself. True independence isn't arrogance. It doesn't say, "I don't need anyone." Instead, it says, "I am whole on my own. And because of that, I can build meaningful relationships based on respect, not dependence." That's what makes it so attractive. It is grounded, balanced, and quietly powerful. To cultivate this habit, reflect on your values. Ask yourself, am I living according to what truly matters to me, or am I shaped by what others expect? Independence begins when you start making choices aligned with your own compass. Spend time alone, not in loneliness, but in self-connection. Take walks, journal, or simply sit in silence. These moments strengthen your sense of self. When you cultivate authentic independence, you don't need to seek attention. It finds you. People will notice your quiet confidence, your steady presence, and your unwavering strength. You won't need to be the loudest person in the room to be respected. You will be respected simply because you live as your truest self. Habit 2. Master the art of silent elegance. Sometimes the most powerful presence is the one that doesn't seek attention. Silent elegance is the ability to carry yourself with grace, poise, and quiet confidence. It's reflected in how you move, how you interact, and the energy you bring into a room. You don't need to dominate conversations or be the loudest voice to command respect. True presence speaks for itself. Think of someone who enters a room with calm assurance. They don't announce themselves, yet people notice. This is the essence of silent elegance, a quiet magnetism built on composure, thoughtful actions, and respectful behavior. The way you carry yourself often leaves a stronger impression than words ever could. It starts with body language. Confidence isn't just in what you say, but in how you stand, walk, and hold yourself. A relaxed yet upright posture, steady eye contact, and composed movements signal quiet strength. You don't need exaggerated gestures or nervous energy. Simplicity and control are key. Silent elegance is also reflected in how you treat others. Warm greetings, active listening, and mindful interactions show both respect and self-respect. It's not about being distant or overly formal. It's about bringing a quiet grace to every encounter. People may not remember every word you say, but they will remember how you made them feel. Beyond body language and manners, silent elegance is about restraint. In a world of noise and impulsiveness, the ability to remain calm, especially in challenging moments, is rare. The Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." True elegance lies in that composure. To cultivate this habit, start small. Slow down, stand tall, be fully present in conversations. Elegance doesn't mean perfection, it means refinement, choosing your words carefully and carrying yourself with quiet dignity. Over time, people will associate you with a presence that is both calming and captivating. Mastering silent elegance allows you to walk through life with confidence, grace, and quiet strength. You don't have to seek admiration. It follows naturally. And in that quiet presence, you inspire others to move through the world with a little more poise, a little more respect, and a little more elegance. Habit 3. Being fully present. In a world overflowing with distractions, few things are as captivating as someone who is truly present. Being fully present isn't just about physical presence. It's about offering your undivided attention, immersing yourself in the moment, and making those around you feel truly seen. It's a quiet yet powerful habit that sets you apart, not because you demand attention, but because you offer something increasingly rare, genuine connection. We've all felt the frustration of speaking to someone who is only half listening, eyes flicking to their phone, mind clearly elsewhere. It's dismissive, as if your words don't matter. Contrast that with someone who listens with full attention, meets your gaze, and responds with thoughtfulness. You feel heard, valued, and respected. That is the silent power of presence. It makes people feel important without you ever needing to say a word. Being fully present isn't about perfection. It's about intention. It means resisting the impulse to check your phone, to mentally rehearse your next response, or to let your mind drift elsewhere. It's about immersing yourself in the conversation, truly listening and responding with curiosity. When you master this, your interactions become deeper and more meaningful, not because of what you say, but because of how you make others feel. The Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." They believed that wisdom and strength come from engaging fully with the here and now, not being trapped in the past or lost in the future. When you are fully present, you gain control over your mind, your emotions, and your interactions, making you someone others respect and gravitate toward. Presence also sharpens your perception. It allows you to observe without judgment, to notice the subtle emotions behind words, the energy of a room, or the unspoken signals in a conversation. This heightened awareness makes you more empathetic, more socially intelligent, and quietly magnetic. To cultivate this habit, start with mindfulness in everyday moments. Whether you're in a conversation, eating a meal, or walking outside, focus entirely on the experience. Put away distractions. Listen more than you speak. Engage with genuine curiosity. When you are fully present, you radiate calm, confidence, and care, qualities that make people feel safe and valued in your presence. In a noisy world, someone who offers their full attention stands out, not by trying to be noticed, but by making others feel seen. That kind of silent attractiveness lingers. It earns trust, deepens relationships, and leaves an impression that words alone never could. Habit 4. A touch of mystery. In a world where oversharing is the norm, there is something profoundly magnetic about someone who holds a part of themselves back. A touch of mystery isn't about being distant or secretive. It's about revealing just enough to spark curiosity while keeping certain aspects of your life private. It's about knowing when to speak and when to let silence do the work, creating an unspoken allure that naturally draws people in. Mystery is powerful because it leaves room for wonder. When you reveal everything about yourself too quickly, there's nothing left to discover. But when you share selectively with purpose, you invite others to lean in, to want to know more. This isn't manipulation. It's the simple truth of human nature. We are drawn to the unknown. Someone who doesn't always explain their every thought or action naturally becomes more intriguing. But being mysterious doesn't mean being cold or playing games. It means being intentional, choosing what to share and what to keep for yourself. Not every opinion needs to be broadcasted. Not every experience needs validation. The Stoics understood this well. Epictetus advised, "Be silent, or let your words be worth more than silence." True confidence isn't found in constant explanation. It's in the quiet certainty of someone who lets their actions speak louder than their words. Cultivating mystery isn't just about what you say, it's about how you live. Move with quiet confidence, make decisions without always explaining them, pursue passions that aren't immediately obvious. Let people discover your depth gradually, layer by layer. This makes every interaction with you more engaging, every relationship more meaningful. Ask yourself, am I sharing to build real connection or to seek approval? True mystery isn't about withholding, it's about offering just enough to invite curiosity, not demand attention. Let people earn the right to know your deeper stories. When you do, you become someone who can't be easily categorized, someone who lingers in people's minds, leaving them wanting to understand you on a deeper level. In a world where most are an open book, be the person who offers just a glimpse of the story. Let them wonder. Let them imagine. That quiet intrigue, combined with self-assured confidence, creates an irresistible presence, one that stays with them long after you've left the room. Habit 5. Cultivate cultural wisdom. There is a quiet allure in someone who carries themselves with confidence and a deep understanding of the world. Cultural wisdom isn't about showing off knowledge. It's about curiosity, awareness, and the ability to see beyond your own experiences. Those who cultivate this habit don't just speak. They listen, learn, and offer insights that enrich conversations. Cultural wisdom isn't limited to knowing facts about different places or speaking multiple languages. It's about having a genuine curiosity for people, their traditions, perspectives, and experiences. It shows that you don't live in a bubble, but actively seek to understand the world beyond your immediate surroundings. This quiet depth makes you someone people enjoy talking to, not because you dominate conversations, but because your perspective adds meaning. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel heard and understood. When you cultivate cultural wisdom, you develop empathy, allowing you to connect with others in a way that feels effortless. The Stoics valued this deeply. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look beneath the surface. Let not outward appearances mislead you." True wisdom isn't about quick judgments, but about seeing things from multiple angles. To develop cultural wisdom, expand your horizons, read books that challenge your thinking, engage with people from different backgrounds, and expose yourself to ideas that aren't your own. The goal isn't to be a walking encyclopedia, but to appreciate the richness of human experience. A key part of this habit is listening without judgment. Instead of immediately agreeing or disagreeing, seek to understand. Ask thoughtful questions, engage with sincerity, and share insights not to impress, but to add value. In a world where opinions are often loud but shallow, be the person who speaks with depth and grace. When you cultivate cultural wisdom, you don't just attract people, you leave a lasting impression, not because you demand attention, but because your quiet intelligence is impossible to ignore. Habit 6. The heartbeat of compassion. In a world that moves too fast, where most are absorbed in their own concerns, pausing to show genuine kindness sets you apart. Compassion isn't loud, but its impact is profound. It makes people feel safe, understood, and valued in your presence. Many seek to impress with charm or wit, but true attraction comes from being someone who listens, cares, and offers warmth without expectation. Compassion isn't about grand gestures. It's in the small moments. A patient ear, a kind word, a quiet presence when someone needs it most. In a world of transactional interactions, giving without seeking anything in return makes you genuinely unforgettable. The Stoics, often misunderstood as emotionally detached, saw kindness as essential. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." True compassion isn't weakness, it's strength wrapped in understanding. It's about offering calm support without absorbing others' burdens. To cultivate this habit, start with deep listening. Don't rush to fix, just be present. Show patience, not only with others, but with yourself. Strength isn't about always having the right words, it's about being there, real and kind. People won't always remember what you say, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And that quiet kindness, it's magnetic. Habit 7. Laughter and joy. Few things are as universally attractive as someone who carries a quiet sense of joy, someone who knows how to laugh with ease and find lightness even in difficult moments. Laughter breaks barriers, creating warmth and connection without effort. When you cultivate the habit of finding joy in life's small moments, you become someone others naturally want to be around. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable, but the ability to maintain humor, even in adversity, is a quiet display of resilience and inner strength. It's not about being the loudest in the room. It's about carrying a lightness that puts others at ease. People gravitate toward those who lift the energy around them effortlessly, those who find something to smile about even when things aren't perfect. Stoicism, often seen as serious and rigid, actually embraces this mindset. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control what happens, we can control how we respond. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Choosing to approach life's uncertainties with humor is an act of quiet strength. It shows that you're in control of your emotions, not the other way around. Laughter also creates deep, lasting connections. Think about your closest friendships. How many were strengthened through shared moments of humor? When you can laugh at yourself, not from insecurity but from self-acceptance, you become approachable and effortlessly magnetic. But this isn't about forcing humor or trying to be entertaining. It's about embracing joy authentically, seeing the lighter side of life while acknowledging its difficulties. Find humor in the everyday. Surround yourself with uplifting people. Joy is contagious, and when you embody it, others will be drawn to your presence. Ask yourself, am I allowing joy to be part of my daily life? True strength isn't just in seriousness, it's in knowing when to smile, even when things aren't perfect. And that quiet joy, it's what makes you unforgettable. Habit 8. The art of self-care. There is a quiet, undeniable magnetism in someone who takes care of themselves, not out of vanity, but out of respect for their own well-being. Self-care is more than a routine, it's a statement. It silently communicates that you value your mind and body enough to invest in them. This quiet confidence naturally draws people in, not because you seek attention, but because people are drawn to those who exude vitality and balance. Self-care isn't about indulgence, it's about discipline. A strong body, fueled by proper rest, nutrition and movement, projects self-respect. You don't need to be perfect, but when you prioritize your health, you send a message. I respect myself enough to take care of what's mine. And that kind of self-assurance is deeply attractive. But true self-care goes beyond the physical. It's also about mental and emotional resilience. Life is stressful, but those who cultivate habits like meditation, journaling, or quiet reflection remain steady. The Stoics understood this well. Seneca wrote, "A sound mind in a sound body is a short but full description of a happy state in this world. When you care for both, you radiate a calm, composed energy that people instinctively respect." Self-care also means setting boundaries, knowing when to say no, when to rest, and when to protect your peace. People who respect themselves naturally earn respect from others. Ask yourself, am I treating myself in a way that reflects my worth? If not, start small. Prioritize sleep. Eat mindfully. Take moments to breathe and reset. When you care for yourself, you show up better for others. You don't have to announce it, it simply shows. And in that quiet, steady practice, you become someone whose presence feels balanced, grounded, and effortlessly attractive. Habit 9. Emotional intelligence and social awareness. There's something effortlessly magnetic about a person who understands not only their own emotions, but also the emotions of those around them. Emotional intelligence and social awareness are among the most underrated yet powerful traits of silent attractiveness. It's not about controlling situations or seeking attention. It's about reading the room, responding with grace, and navigating social interactions with quiet confidence. At its core, emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and regulate your own emotions while being attuned to others. Picture a tense situation where emotions are running high. The emotionally intelligent person doesn't react impulsively. Instead, they observe, remain calm, and respond thoughtfully. That kind of composure commands respect without a single word. People may forget what you say, but they never forget how you make them feel. When you practice emotional intelligence, you create a space where others feel seen, heard, and valued. You're not trying to dominate conversations. You're listening, engaging, and fostering genuine connection. This quiet attentiveness makes you memorable, not because you demand attention, but because your presence offers a rare sense of ease. The Stoics understood the power of self-mastery and mindful interaction. Epictetus taught, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Social awareness means knowing when to speak and when to stay silent, when to lead and when to step back. It's about observing before acting, understanding before responding. To cultivate this habit, start with self-awareness. Ask yourself, how do I react in emotionally charged moments? The goal isn't to suppress emotions, but to manage them with balance. Then, shift your focus outward. Listen fully. Notice body language. Sense the energy in a room. These small, mindful acts create a quiet strength that others instinctively respect. In a world driven by ego and impulsiveness, emotional intelligence stands out. It doesn't need to announce itself, it's felt. Cultivate it, and you'll find that people aren't just drawn to your words, but to your presence, calm, steady, and deeply in tune. Habit 10. Consistency and reliability. Few qualities are as silently attractive as being someone others can count on. In a world where people overpromise and underdeliver, those who show up, follow through, and stay steady in their commitments stand out, not through noise, but through quiet strength. Trust isn't built on words, it's built on actions, repeated over time. Reliability creates stability in relationships. When people know they can depend on you, whether for support, advice, or simply keeping your word, it fosters a deep, unspoken respect. You don't need to declare your dependability. It speaks for itself in the way you live. Being reliable doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up even when it's inconvenient, following through when it's easier to back out. Think about how rare that is today, when canceling plans, breaking promises, and prioritizing convenience over commitment have become the norm. When you do what you say you will, you stand out, not for being flashy, but for being steady. The Stoics emphasized discipline and integrity. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Consistency is the embodiment of that wisdom. You don't need to talk endlessly about your values, live them, and people will notice. This habit also reflects self-respect. Keeping promises to others starts with keeping promises to yourself. Staying committed to your goals, maintaining your routines, and standing by your principles. That quiet confidence isn't forced, it's earned. Start small. Keep your word in little things, and over time, your reliability will become a defining trait. People are drawn to those who bring calm, steady energy into a world full of uncertainty. Be that person, not through grand gestures, but through unwavering presence. We've explored 10 habits that cultivate quiet confidence and effortless magnetism. True attraction isn't loud, it's felt. Which habit resonated most? Comment. Quiet strength, like, subscribe, and keep growing. Small actions shape your presence. Stay grounded, stay true, and I'll see you in the next one.